right, Hugo. Well, that's all agreed then. It's fantastic news. I cannot wait to get you in a Welders shirt and out on that pitch. What's that? You just received a better offer? £300 a week? You know I can't afford that. No, come on, mate. We agreed a deal. Just sign for us. Please. Oh, I am begging you. Hello. Hey guys, I'm Aussie Villa and welcome to Season 3, Episode 7 here at H&W Welders on the Impossible Dream as we look to try and lead this club to European glory. And today we have two games against Glenavon, who are, well, they're currently the team in the relegation playoff spot, and then we're going to have a bit of cup football against Lisburn Distillery. Now, the news since last episode, we've been trying to replace, obviously, Keach, who left us, who was poached away from us last episode. We had agreed a deal with Hugo Jenkinson. Look at the quality he has there. And, at the last minute, Ballymena United came in, snatched him away from us, and, he won't be coming to us. £300 a week he went for. We had agreed about 100 and something pounds a week. We just can't afford £300. So that's really, really disappointing. To go to the effort to find him, we had him in on trial, and he rejected us. And of course, also, this really annoys me because I did the same thing with Connor Hunter. They've signed our player, Havlan, and they've loaned him out, and he, again, rejected to come back to us. So, yeah, I thought maybe as an academy boy he might come back, but no such luck. And we are still a little bit short of centre-backs, because we've getting our board selling players from underneath us, which is not ideal. Now, let's have a quick catch-up on what's happened since last episode. We have two games to catch you up on, two toughies. The first one was against Coleraine. We fell behind in the 10th minute. Miles Sooner had us level at half-time, but Coleraine took all 3 points in the second half. So it was a decent effort, this one. We just weren't good enough. We gave Gazinga a game at centre-back. He and Denham didn't really play too well. Sonar did well, but possibly just because he got the goal. You can see from XG, especially second half, we just weren't quite good enough for them. So that was a shame. Next up, it was Carrick Rangers in the league. We were behind in the opening minute. Carrick smashed in a second after 20 minutes. And then got a third moments later. Smythe played in Ferguson over the top to pull one back before half-time. Before Ferguson and Carbo combined to get our second early in the second half. And an own goal had us level moments later. Carrick went back in front. But Ferguson completed his hat-trick to ensure we left with a point. So this was a stunning recovery. What a game it was from Ferguson. Cargbo played his part up there as well. You can see the rest of the team weren't too good, apart from Mulligan in goal, which, considering he conceded 4, isn't great. But basically what happened here, when we were 3-0 down, I took out the number 10, I put in a DM, and, well, you can see what it did. We won sort of 4-1 after that, after that happened. So I'm hoping we made a little bit of progress from this game. Again, like I always say, if we're not going to win, we need to learn something, and I think we've maybe learnt something. My original plan was to kind of have a defensive team and then an attacking trio with a bit of width being provided by the fullbacks. We learnt something, and I'm hoping that we'll see a benefit of that moving forward. But quick look at what that means for the league table. It was a good point against Carrick Rangers. They are high-flying. So we've just got a little bit of a gap there. What's that, 7 points? So if we can avoid defeat against Glenavon in this first game today, that is, that's going to be important to do. You can see Ballymena Millard are only a point further back. So we just need to try and keep that gap if we can. And like I was saying, I think any thoughts of a top half finish, we need to put them to one side at this point. We just need to make sure that we are staying in this division. Now, the transfer window is still open. It closes at the end of today's game day. Now, there have been no more ins or outs, though we have been trying to get maybe 1 or 2 more players out. We'll wait and see what happens on that. Anybody that does come in will be on a free transfer. If we look at the finances, I've had to move all our transfer budget into wages because we're over budget. And to be honest, we're not signing anybody for a fee in any case. So that's not a problem, really. So we're still £300 over. We need to try and get rid of Ap Gareth if we can. His £200 a week. You can see we're expecting a 4-4-2 from them here. And the other problem we have is that if we're playing like this, we also have Davidson playing as a left winger on £180 a week. he's a good player at this level, but if we're not going to play with wingers, then that's another £180 we could reinvest elsewhere. All right, so let's have a quick look at the team that we're sending out here. It is Mulligan in goal. It's Story, Denham, Brown, Smythe, and McCreary. Now, the reason that we've got those guys, we've put Gazinga back to the reserves to learn centre-back. Dykes has picked up an injury, which is obviously disappointing. And Sonar, as you can see there, just needs a rest. He's not really fit for this one. So that's why it's not the best defensive trio we could have hoped for there with Smythe and Brown. Brown, as a reminder, is a youngster, and we know as a part-time club, we're not really able to develop players as much as we would like. McCreary goes at right back. Cutbush is the deep line playmaker. McQuaid and Lillis, we really need these three to play well together, not actively play badly together. It's Gazinga and McAllister up top. Gazinga's up there, needs must for this one. Again, just tied players from the recent run of fixtures. This is a big game for us. Let's hope we can get a result. So we can see the lineups there. I don't recognize Mark Randall. Actually sounds kind of familiar, but I could just be dreaming that up. All right, let's see what we say to this. We're the underdogs here. Go out there, show everyone what you've got. Go out there, pull off an upset. I think I maybe prefer that if we're going to be underdogs. Yeah, like I say, we'll see how this formation gets on. It'll be the first time we've played it for a full game. Obviously, the caveat to that is the fact that this isn't necessarily our first choice 11, which again is a pain in the backside, but it is what it is. We've got to... you can't play players that are tied. Ball into the box, headed away by Denham. Lillis, can he get a foot in here for us somewhere? No, it doesn't look like he can. Ball forward. That's easy for Mulligan. Now, that's surely not the highlight. Obviously, Brown and Smythe at the back is, well, not ideal. I'm very concerned about that. Story gets a ball forward for Gazinga. Back to McQuaid. Over the top for McAllister. Can McAllister stick us in the lead? He can! Reece McAllister with his 6th of the season. Early in the game. Only the 3rd minute. And, well, let's hope that that is a sign of things to come here. We need to not lose this game, and if we can win it, well, then all the better. Gazinga did well, exactly what we wanted to. Hold up ball. McQuaid with the pass over the top. And, well, McAllister made no mistakes there. A 6th of the season for him. He's a good player. His contract is up at the end of this season, but again, it's sort of a needs-must thing. We have Burns, and obviously Ferguson. We don't... I would love to keep him. We don't necessarily need to keep him. So... yeah, it's just a wages thing. It all comes back to just wages. If we had a bigger wage budget, well, we could do a lot with it, that's for sure. Denham sweeps up there, back to Mulligan. Ball forward, looking for Gazinga. Gazinga does well. Oh, Mocker's on him there. That is a terrible pass. He gives it away, and here come Glenavon again. Can Lillis get a foot in? Not quite as of yet. Come on, boys, come on. Lillis, cross in. Can we get to that first? We can't, but the header's over the bar. And that is fine. They didn't like to demand more shouts, did they? They're all looking frustrated by that. Alright, free kick. McQuaid over it. Can we find one of the big lumps up there? Oh, it's just past the post. I didn't see who it was. It was one of the centre-backs, I think, but I don't know which one. Singleton with a throw-in. Can we get that? Oh, go away. How have you scored that? Through a crowd of players. And it's 1-1. It's not the first time we've seen goals. I think it was Carrick, wasn't it, that had a few goals like that just going against us. Could Mulligan be expected to do a little bit better there? Possibly. But that's obviously a big, big disappointment. Alright, well, we'll keep giving them encouragement. See if we can find ourselves a lead again here. Larne and Linfield absolutely smashing their opponents. We've dominated that game. Come on. Now, that's so disappointing away from home as well. Do we say we're pleased? We've been the better team. Unlucky. We're not... saying we're not pleased with that is harsh, isn't it? I guess we say we're pleased, keep it going. They like that. I wonder if we can individually tell the players that aren't playing well we'd like to see a little bit more from them. Brown, he's not really somebody that we would necessarily want in the first team, if I'm completely honest. Gazinga needs to do better as well. We've demotivated Denham, so that's exactly what I was trying to do at halftime. And, yeah, well, let's see if we can go and get another goal early in the second half. Oh, that is lucky. McQuaid has it again. McQuaid running the show for us in there. He's got a little bit of space through the middle. He goes wide. He's found McCreary getting forward in support. That's what we want him to do. Can McCreary get across in? It's a decent one. Gazinga's there. Oh, it's at the post. Gazinga that far away from giving us back the lead in this game, and now we've got a set piece to defend. Can we get this away, please? Story was there. Cutbush picks it up. McAllister's up top. He finds him nicely. Good pass, actually, that one. McAllister, can he wait for support? Can he go himself? Penalty ref. Penalty ref. Oof. The second one, the first one was desperation. The second one looked a decent shout, to be honest. Is that a loose pass? Where's McAllister? He's out there marking his man. Good stuff, McAllister. Of course, this is the problem. We do very much sort of sit back. We're not putting any pressure on their defenders. I mean, realistically, at this level, the defenders aren't going to come striding forward and pick a pass, are they? McQuaid, oh. A defensive shambles again. And we were in front, we're now behind, and that gap to the relegation playoff spot narrows even further. Smythe has gone out. I mean, I don't know why I said McQuaid, it's not his fault. Smythe has gone out. No one's picked up Jenkins. And he hasn't made any mistake with that. Oh, that's so frustrating, because he's not as a stopper, he's playing as a defender. He doesn't need to do that. And I mean, I've tried defensive shape, defensive shadow play, all those sorts of things to just try and... what do we want to change here? We've got anxious players now. Do we bring on Kane, Thompson, Summers? McQuaid is tired, but he's playing well. Lillis isn't having a great game, so let's take him off for Summers. See if that gets us something. Yeah. Give them some more encouragement. And it's turning into one of those seasons that it's just so disjointed. I was saying in the... McCreary, just head the ball away, man. I was saying in the comments yesterday, I feel like as soon as we fix one part of the team, another part of the team gets, it's either scoring goals or we're conceding. Just when I thought I had the defense figured out, McCreary. I mean, there's not much I can do about that. Let's try berating them. Cutbush is having a nightmare. If we can get one goal, maybe we're back in it. McAllister's in. McAllister does stick it away. Maybe we are back in this. All right. Cutbush is playing poorly. Let's get him off for Letty. We can sniff a point now. Story. I mean, we don't really have... And do we go with... we have Conlon on the bench. Do we go with Davidson, though? Get actually an attacking player. We've got a wing-up playing fullback now. It's a sort of goal that would just rip your hair out to concede, isn't it? But McAllister's done well. And let's see if we can win this ball. We can with Smythe. Thompson Summers is there, heads it forward. McAllister can't quite reach it. And can we go and win this ball back? Or are we going to have the game put to bed once and for all? Defensively, we might need another rethink here. Again, we do have Smythe and Brown in the middle, so it's not first choice. Oh, come on. Don't give away a penalty. Win the ball back, though, Denham. Oh, he's given away a penalty. I said don't give away a penalty, Denham. Come on, listen. Can Mulligan keep us in this game, or is this going to be game, set, match? Come on, Mulligan. Oh, it's gone straight through him. Old Casper in goals there. That is game now, isn't it? Demand more. And, you've got to save that. The frustrating thing about this as well, that it's very difficult to decide what we need to fix because the defense that's playing is not first choice. I mean, Denham's had a bad game. McCreary, yeah. It was just one of those days. We don't want to... Yeah, we've got to try and keep a little bit of confidence in the team. So there we go, and then the gap was 4 points. That is... I mean, Dungannon just above us. It's still right there. Hamilton's, of course, he's pleased with the comeback. Yeah, we just... Well, we don't have any training. This is... I mean, it's the problem of a part-time club. We've got a little bit of training we can do here again. It'll be defensive shadow play, just trying to get us into some sort of shape. Anyway, guys, wait right there. We've got Lisburn Distillery next. They're a lower league club. Hopefully, we can get through that round of the Cup. Okay, welcome back. It's time for some Cup football, but before that, the transfer window has closed and Ap Gareth has left. After the transfer window closed, of course, but he's gone back to Wales, to Airbus UK, Broughton, I guess you'd pronounce it. He's not making any money now, and he doesn't deserve to make any money, to be honest. He was just not quite what we needed, was he? Decent enough in the Championship, but this season, every time we've played him, he has just not played well, and he wasn't earning his £200 a week. So that is money off the wage bill, which is fantastic. But yeah, I mean, obviously it's sad. I would have loved for him to have worked out, but it wasn't happening, was it? So he has left. But this is it. The Cup in the next round. This is the 5th, 6th round, I think. We can see the teams that are playing. We're playing a team that are in the 3rd tier. So you'd like to think that we should be able to get this done. I see we're expecting a 4-2-3-1 formation from them. And this is the team that we're sending out. Now, it's not the strongest team we have. We've just got to focus on the league. As much as I would love to go and win this and going into Europe, we're probably not going to win it anyway. So we're going to focus on the league. So it's Mulligan in goal. It's Conlon, Smythe, Brown, Gazinga as a centre-back and Doyle as the back 5. Leddy in behind Tipton and Thompson, Summers in midfield. Byrne, actually we're not going to play him as a target man. We're going to play him as maybe as an advanced forward, and we'll play McAllister as a poacher. We'll go double advance forward. What can go wrong? Actually, you know what? No, we'll play as a pressing forward. Who's the better pressing forward? All right, McAllister, have some fun. So they'll be the two that go up top. And yeah, let's see how we do. All right, so we can see the lineups there. If we recognise anybody from that Lisburn team, then you are a true connoisseur of Northern Irish football, I would suggest. What do we want to say to this? I'm going to say I expect a win. I expect to win this, boys. This is a lower league opposition. Morale is taking a bit of a hit. So we need to get a win. Thompson Summers has not reacted well to that, so that's a pain in the backside. But yeah, well, hopefully he produces on the field for us. This is huge. I mean, away from home, it's never obviously easy. And Thomas Brown is injured in the first minute. Well, Denham, I guess you don't get much of a rest for this one, mate. So we'll bring him on. I think, who do we want as the cover man? Yeah, he's quicker, so we'll go with that. Well, that is annoying because, as I said, I was really hoping to rest him for this one. We've got Ballerina Millard coming up in the league. I don't think next game, I think the game after. So that is obviously one we need to put out full strength team and obviously win that one if we can. Let's see what we can do here. Tipton is quite a good player. Thompson Summers has potential to be quite good. Conlon's in here, and Conlon is over the bar with his effort. Are we low crossing? We need to keep these whipped crosses in because we don't really have a target man. We don't have a target man up there. Defence to do. Workman with a throw. Leddy heads it away. Summers will go and try and close it down. Can he do a little bit better than that? Maybe. Tipton. There we go, loose pass. Doyle hacks it clear. There is no one up there. Actually, you know what we need to do is probably, in transition, clear ball to the flanks. Because that is where the strikers are, isn't it? We don't have a number 10 up there. So hopefully that will help us a little bit. Thompson Summers, there's a good ball for McAllister. He's in. Can McAllister get a goal? He can. An 8th of the season for him. And Reece McAllister has given us a lead. 24th minute of the game. Thompson Summers, I think it was with the pass, wasn't it? It was a good one. No, it wasn't. It was Thompson Summers. Good ball over the top. Good first touch by McAllister and a good finish as well. Fantastic stuff. And we will continue with that change, please, game. Let's give him some praise. And yeah, I mean, it's not been a great game, but we've got the goal, and that is the main thing. Maybe some more praise. And Yeah, I mean, I wonder a little bit if maybe a 4-4-2 was a tough one for us to come up against. If we need to look to change the way we were playing against Glenavon, against the 4-4-2, it's maybe that's maybe something that we can sort of figure out as we go. I do think a lot of the problem, and these are all my excuses, as you know, but we've had such a high turnover of players, and I do think I'm going to need to reevaluate at least until we turn professional. If we ever turn professional, my policy of signing young players to develop, because training part-time, they just don't develop. So I do think maybe that's something we'll need to look to change up and sign players that are, I tell you what, that is annoyingly decent, isn't it? We'll encourage them. I wouldn't be devastated to go out of the cup, but not to lower league. Where's Gazinga going, mate? You're a centre-back now. Yeah, but not to lower league opposition, and we really do need a win for morale. We just don't appear to be creating much, do we? So let's try getting rid of that, maybe. I wonder if we lower the tempo as well. Just take your time with it, boys. Just take your time. We'll give them some encouragement. I don't really want to make any subs because the guys on the bench, ideally we want to keep fresh for challenges ahead. Now, I don't know if there's a replay. This is absolute nightmare stuff. We have been so poor in this game. We're getting absolutely outplayed by a team in the third tier. It is going to extra time. Don't let this slip away. We've got faith in you to go out there and make the difference, boys. Go out there and do it for us. One thing I don't have on the bench is someone to play wide right. We could look to play with wingers. But, yeah, we don't really have a right winger at the club that could do that for us. Letty over a free kick. Can we get a little bit of quality there? No, we cannot. And, well, suddenly we're 3-on-3 at the back. Doyle's been sucked in. Tipton, can he get across in time to prevent a shot? The cross comes in and straight to Mulligan. Ball forward. No one is there. Come on, McAllister. Put some pressure on them, mate. Ball forward again. Denham's there. Heads it away to Conlon. To Thompson. Summers with a terrible pass. Oh, we are looking a shambles, aren't we? Is it maybe a time for like a calm down shout or a no pressure shout or something? I mean, there's Denham, Smythe aren't playing badly. Even Gazinga's not playing too badly. McAllister's having a decent game, though you do wonder how much of that is just down to the fact that, let's get Fergie on. Letty with another free kick. There's no one even there. Conlon gets it forward. A flick on. McAllister couldn't quite get to the Denham flick on. They get it forward quickly. Conlon heads it clear, but only as far as the Distillery player. Tipton, get a block in. He does really well there. And I mean, this is only... It's embarrassing is what it is, isn't it? I mean, again, yes, it's not a full-strength side, but come on, this is a team that should be more than good enough to beat a third-tier opposition side. And they're smashing them in from everywhere. I mean, the problem, as you guys will know, is once morale starts to go, actually, we don't want it, because we haven't been whacking it over our heads, so let's just try that. We'll go and get stuck in. Yeah, once morale goes, it can be very difficult to get it back. And that's maybe the problem that we're going to have now. And this was a big opportunity to get a win and start to recover things. And it's just not going for us right now. Can Can we win that? No, we can't. High line, goalkeeper stays home, and it was offside, was it? That's not what I wanted to click. Can we give it a no pressure shot? I mean, Gazinga's looking anxious back there. Calm down, boys. Come on. And there it is. Dumped out of the cup by third tier opposition, and we can have 0 complaints. Unbelievable. So, Welders in disappointing collapse out in the 6th round. Brown's injury is a twisted ankle. Yeah, I mean, if we look at Club Vision, we're still doing okay. The board is happy with what we're doing. Yeah, but it doesn't feel like it's going well, does it? But the board ultimately right now is relatively pleased with what's happening. But yeah, that's a very disappointing defeat. And, well, the league table's not looking great either, is it? But guys, that's it for today. Again, we're struggling. We're really, really struggling. Thumbs up if for some reason you enjoyed that. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. And I think what we'll do, I don't want this season to drag on. Ballymena away, it would be a good one to come back for, but it's a little bit too soon. So what we might do is come back for Larne and Linfield. We haven't won a game in ages. We'll come back for the best 2 teams in the country, and what could possibly go wrong there. Take care.